Fam, what's good? What's good? This your boy Thou, FamOverTV. I appreciate everybody tapping into the channel, showing love, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, stopping by. I'm grateful for everyone. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is always advised. Salute to everybody out there. I know this is a different schedule for me, y'all. I got to get in where I fit in at, you feel me? Been working hard, helping out at the business with my brother and doing different things. So I'm like, man, let me go ahead and get this stream in while I can. I want to say rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan and condolences to his family. He's a rapper, a hip hop artist, you know what I'm saying, that I liked a lot, you know what I'm saying? He was like one of my favorite. I ain't gonna say my favorite, but I used to listen to him, and he passed away, unfortunately, allegedly to an overdose. Very sad situation. So I just want to say rest up to him. I think it happened yesterday. But salute to everybody in the building. What's up, Jennifer? What's up, Truth Lady, Midwest, JB, everybody. Appreciate y'all tapping in. We're going to get into this content. Hope everybody having a great Friday. It's still early for me, 11:30 in the morning, Friday morning. Hope everybody got that good energy going, feeling real good. Ready to start this weekend, get a good weekend going. Football games, everything. Salute to everybody. What's up, Buddha Museum? Old Timer Aaron, what's up with you? Let's go, though. Let's get it going.
This is a sad world, y'all. Y'all, they trying to promote America. Listen, y'all gotta wake up at the Matrix. Babylon is falling. The Matrix is falling. They want America versus Venezuelans in some apartments. Listen at the theme, because it's all a great theme. Listen at the storyline. Venezuelans in apartments. A gang running up, knocking on people's doors. I mean, they painted a great picture to. I tell y'all, got to be careful with this social media and all this new technology, which is the smartphone, because a lot of people are giving their minds to their smartphone and believing everything what their smartphone is showing them. Now they want America versus Venezuelans. You know, that, I mean, can't you see what's going on? Can't you see how they promote racism, race wars, division, chaos? Now, you know, just think you got Venezuelan kids over here in America right now. Probably some of them going to school and everything. You got other little kids too at the school from other nationalities. Just imagine how the 6, 7, and 8 and 9-year-old kids, when they interact with each other at school, I mean, their parents could instill bullshit inside their kids, and they could take that bullshit into school.
Right.
Y'all already promoting hate and division from the adults that is captivated by social media and their smartphone and all the propaganda that's going on. Now they trying to make America versus Venezuelans. This is a million and odd some people in here in America. Over here in Charlotte, North Carolina, we not even worrying about no stupid stuff like that, man. We focus in tune with nature over here, man. Like, y'all gotta wake up and understand that it's a great prophecy we living in, and Babylon is falling. So they trying anything they can do to create chaos and division and hate.
Right. You gotta see it. You gotta see through the smoke screens and all the little propaganda and their agendas and everything they trying to do. We know they using the media, social media, to push their propaganda and swing things the way they want to and everything. And honestly, I definitely feel like they are using social media and everything, trying to push something onto us. Cause I mean, it's happening right before our eyes with the migrants and the Venezuelan gangs and all that. It seems like they're trying to push towards a civil war or something, you know what I'm saying? But we got to keep in our mind, you know what I'm saying, what the bigger picture is, and always just, you know, stay sticking together, because they wanted to divide us up. But, you know what I'm saying, we passed all that. We ain't letting them fool us no more and everything. But salute to everybody, man. Salute to everybody in the building. What's up, Nudie? Midwest, everybody. Also, I want to tell y'all this. I don't know if y'all was, I mean, I know some of y'all probably might be kind of new, but if you follow me and you see me on my live, like last year doing streams, reactions and everything, I was talking about these earbuds. I was like, man, eventually they gonna have these, you know, just like AirPods, earbuds, to where they gonna be able to translate language. Like people might speak a different language to you, and then it's gonna translate in your ear as English. Like you can go back and check the stream. I've been said it like about a year and a half ago, and now on TikTok it's like a big thing. It's going viral. I was on there earlier today, and I seen a lot of people speaking on these earbuds to where if somebody's speaking to you, I don't care what language it is, it'll translate into your ear as English. So you'll be able to understand everyone. And I'm like, oh, we here. Finally they came with it. Like, we in the future, y'all. But let's keep it going. Salute to everybody. What's up, Bud the rest? My bad, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button too.
Kamala Harris is actually trying to use the tragedy of the families of the ones who were affected at this school shooting in Georgia just a couple hours ago for a political speech. Harris literally said at the campaign event, not even a couple of hours after this shooting, okay? In New Hampshire, the in quotations, our hearts are with all the students, the teachers, and their families. And that in quotations, this is just a senseless tragedy on top of so many senseless tragedies. And then said in quotations, we have to end this epidemic of gun violence, and that this is one of the many issues that's at stake in this election. So you were admitting that this is benefiting you. That's actually insane. For her to have the audacity to speak upon this situation not even a couple of hours after it happened, and then somehow try to use it to her advantage? That's crazy as fuck, honestly. I want you to realistically think for a second, okay, and stay with me here. If another country were to hypothetically attack our country, okay, you really think that the US military, which is quickly declining by the way, without the US citizens' help that have the right to bear arms, will be able to defend this country? I don't think anybody, especially in America, has any clue as to what's actually happening around the world right now. The United States economy right now is being dismantled from all directions. Do you understand that this country's leaders can't even take care of their own citizens, but yet they want to send hundreds of billions of dollars to nations that can't even defend their own nation? And have you ever wondered to yourself why the United States is the only nation that just so happens to supply them with those funds? Where the fuck is NATO at? You're not seeing the bigger picture here. She says that she wants to ban assault weapons, which is another false promise, by the way. Last time that Biden made that proposition, it couldn't even go through Congress. But she's saying she wants to ban assault weapons, but not sidearms? I'm sorry, but majority of the shootings that just so happen to occur in the United States happen with a sidearm. But yet she doesn't talk about any other shooting that happens in the United States. And does the Democratic Party know something that we don't? I mean, allegedly, the Democratic Party's 2024 platform endorses a bill that would create a pathway for illegal immigrants to become, in quotations, lawful prospective immigrants who would be issued IDs and social security numbers and be able to vote and join the US military. Well, isn't that ironic? I also find it ironic that allegedly every single American social security number just so happened to be leaked just recently. But you want to issue them social security numbers? And you're worried about TikTok and China and data security? But yet your campaign has a TikTok of its own? Somebody make this shit make sense. Everything that our leaders are doing right now and have been for the past 4 or so years is completely contradicting. It should be obvious that the speech that she chose to make is completely disgraceful to all the lives that were lost today in that shooting. My condolences go out to every single family member that was affected by this shooting, okay? But if you don't see what our leaders are trying to do, you are truly choosing to be delusional. And you can come to that realization on your own or just be forced to eventually.
Look guys, the National Guard. National Guard is now all over Brooklyn, man. There ain't no cops anywhere. It's only National Guard now, everywhere. Look at that shit. Martial law coming, man.
No, $15,000 in food stamps and $5,000 cash money monthly. Every month they're getting that. Yes, and they're getting 6 months months free rent.
Damn, she said they getting that every month. What? 5,000 cash and 15. I mean, I know I've said it plenty of times, and we keep on hearing about it, and we seen the receipts and all that. But I wasn't for sure. I'm like, man, maybe it just accumulated to that. But monthly, man, 15 bands for food stamps and 5 G's cash every month to the migrants.
But this was the first time I heard about it. Now that I've heard it's 2 years free rent, getting Section 8, first prioritized before the citizens.
Hey, my bad, y'all. Jennifer, I definitely thought about that. I'm like, damn, maybe I should maybe I should reclassify it. Go across somewhere, go across the border, go over to Mexico, something, and then come back as a illegal or something, because they getting treated way better than us. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit crazy.
Wow. So the Venezuelan migrants that are coming in here, they are getting 6 months free rent, $15,000 in food stamps, and on a credit card, $5,000. Cash. Oh my goodness. How do the people in Chicago feel about that?
Oh, people are angry because there's a lot of people, that need help with Medicaid and food stamps, and they get rejected.
Right.
Tell me about the people that you've seen on the streets collecting clothes.
By my house, there's a Walgreens. There's a lot of families that go stand by the door with a pamphlet saying they need money and food. And they're Venezuelans getting money. And then they go in the bus and don't pay. Go in the trains, don't pay. And they're not getting in trouble for none of the wrong things they're doing.
That's crazy. She's saying all that. I don't know how true it is, but I keep on seeing everybody talking about they committing crimes and they letting them go. They can travel for free. I don't know how true it is, y'all. Allegedly, I guess they get free flights and like they can travel like far as like public transportation and all that type of stuff for free. And I'm like, what? Like, this shit crazy. Yeah, what's up, Bill Gates? Cali Cheeto, what up with you?
Commit a crime or steal or something and nothing happens to them?
Nothing happens. They get away with everything. By my house, a car passed by. It said Venezuela in the back windshield. No, in the front windshield said Venezuela, and on the side of the window it said Chandel Rockland. And they drove by my house.
So Kamala Harris is talking about fixing the economy. The economy, they told us, was booming for the last 3.5 years and didn't need to be fixed. In order to fix the economy, they said didn't need to be fixed. They need to give more control to the government to control prices and to keep people from being gouged when it's the government that created the problem and they're the biggest price fixers and gougers on the planet. See, they're the ones that shut down the economy and transferred $3.4 trillion from the lower class and middle class up to the elites. They're the ones that shut down the economy and allowed the largest corporations to get bigger and bigger and bigger while also wiping out their competition. Competition is one of the biggest things in order to keep prices down. We went from no monopolies to too big to fail.
I go against that, JB. I gotta go against that. Definitely gotta dispute that. Some people, some families was already here. You know what I'm saying? Was already here on this land long time ago. Some didn't migrate over here, fam.
She says we need to do this because of record profits, because of corporations. But what she doesn't tell you is she doesn't tell you profit margins. She doesn't tell you net profits or revenues or inflation and how they all correlate and tie together. Let's take the grocery industry that makes about 2 to 3%. See, they made 2 to 3% on, say, $500 million. Then along came COVID. They shut everything down. We had massive inflation and the cost of everything went up. So their revenues, by definition, went up like every other corporation. So now they're still making the exact same profit margin, but their revenues are going to $900 million versus $500 million, and you're blaming the grocery stores for that when that was something that the government did. Also, they don't talk about reducing taxes, reducing regulations, reducing insurance, and capping all of those. It costs so much more money to do things in areas that have tremendous amounts of regulation and restrictions, like in California versus Texas, when it comes to building roads or schools or businesses or even radio towers, and then running all of those.
Right.
They don't want to talk about insurance companies, which is mandated that you have to have insurance for every walk of life, and they can continue to raise your rates with absolutely no caps whatsoever, even if you've never used that insurance. They don't talk about taxes and reducing taxes or even capping taxes so that they can't tax you past a certain level.
Right.
They go after oil and gas companies. Well, a gas station makes anywhere between 3 to 7 cents net profit from a gas station. Whereas your government, on the other hand, is making 53 cents per gallon when you factor in federal, state taxes plus the rules and regulations that are factored in. So who's the one gouging the prices? It's not the businesses and corporations. And the businesses and corporations that are doing it is because your government allowed them to do it by shutting down every other business in the United States and completely wiping out their competition. But the best way to fix it is to give them more control.
Our government is doing all that, y'all. And it's crazy he just said that. I'm going through that right now. I was just on the phone with Progressive, mad as hell, because our policy, you know, every 6 months the policy switch up, you know, you get it renew, and it went up, and it's been going up every 6 months. It be going up. It might go up $10 or $12 or something, but it keep going up. We ain't been in no accidents, no tickets. I'm older now. I ain't like I'm young, 21-year-old driver and all this type of shit. Like car insurance, I'm talking about, y'all. And I'm like, man, why? So I called, I'm talking, I'm like, why is our insurance keep going up? And we haven't been in no accidents or anything. And you know what they told me? The lady said it's because of the economy. Prices is are rising and inflating, and therefore something about, I don't know, man. I was so damn mad though. I'm like, man, I can't believe this. Cause back in the day, when my mom and them, I remember seeing their insurance, and their insurance used to be cheap as hell. When I got my first car, they put my car on their insurance, and it was cheap as hell. And I'm like, how y'all? She like, we older, and you know, when you get older, your insurance would go down, especially if you ain't got no accidents and all this type of stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. But now, shit, ours is going up, man. I'm like, man, this is crazy, y'all. Let's keep it going though, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Let me play my little commercial too for the merch I made. Fam, what's good? This your boy Thao, FamOverTV. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Check it out. If y'all want to support the channel, you can always visit the store and get some merch just like this. T-shirts, hoodies, hats, jackets, all type of different products. There's discount codes already integrated in the store, free shipping, everything. So if you want to support the channel, check out the store, man. FamOverTV. Peace. Let's keep it going, man. I just made that. I'm like, man, I'm going to start playing the commercial, so I ain't got to say it. But let's keep it going, y'all.
They have a suspect in custody. Who that suspect is, we don't know. Why that suspect did what they did at the school today, we don't know. We know the first shots came in the first reports of shots came in just about 2 hours ago now, and you still have what looks to be hundreds of kids out there on the school grounds able to go home at this hour.
Yeah, this is a school of about 1,900 students, and immediately as this incident happened and just after we saw those students being sent to the football field, some were gathered in prayer circles, waiting to find out more information, as were we. And now those students at the high school have been released. They are okay to leave and go home to their parents. But all the other schools in this district are still on soft lockdown, and authorities are advising everyone to stay away from these schools if they're not coming to pick up their kids there at the high school. And
this happened a few days ago in Georgia, y'all. I'm sure everybody seen what you know, and heard about it or whatever, but I don't, you know, condolences to the families of those who lost their lives and everything, and rest in peace to those young kids and whoever. I don't know if it was all kids or not, but this was crazy right here. This situation definitely was crazy. It seemed like we always be having these type of tragic events happening too during the election year. I don't know if this part of the whole play, the propaganda or what, or if this was just a random, you know, young 14-year-old just on some nonsense or what. But I just can't make it out. I'm like, man, this shit just crazy to me. But you know, it's sad though. It's sad.
And our affiliate there in Atlanta is saying one of their reporters was at Grady Hospital in Atlanta and reports seeing patients being rushed into the emergency room. We have seen a second medical helicopter land on the field after reports that.
Oh yeah, and the shooter, the teenager, his daddy did get arrested. I seen that today. I'm gonna put that on another stream because he the one that provided him the AR and everything, bought it for him and gave it to him and everything. So now they charged him with like second degree and some other stuff and everything. So it's crazy, man. It's a weird situation and everything, y'all.
Injuries, but people essentially being treated at local area hospitals.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people heard about this story before. But what bothers me about this is that it's still unsolved till this day. This lady named Erin Valenci, who was 33 years old, vanished without a trace in October 2019, y'all. Just before she disappeared, she made strange phone calls to her family. They said they had never heard her talk like this. They said she was saying some bizarre shit, talking about this is all a game, we are in a matrix, and etc. They said her words were so frantic, like she discovered something about our reality or something real terrifying. So days later after she went missing, they found her dead in the back of a rental in a quiet area, y'all. In the back seat, unalived. Until this day, they said it was no foul play. They said it was officially natural causes. But her family says she was perfectly healthy, never spoke about nothing crazy until she went on that trip. So her family thinks something is more sinister with this story. The last thing they said she said was that our reality was a simulation, and that shit still echoes. So it's something she discovered on that trip that we all need to figure out, bruh.
So
she probably, y'all know what happened. She probably found out something and had some evidence to prove it. And she probably was tripping because, you know, when you find out some of these things, you do get to tripping. Like going down these rabbit holes, you will get to tripping when you realize, like, damn, that's true. Or they've been telling us this for so long. Like, what? And you'll get to tripping, you know what I'm saying? Your mind and get to racing. You feel me? So she probably found out something, and then y'all know what happened. She probably was trying to bring it to the masses and tell everybody or bring awareness to it and everything. And she probably, that's why she probably was by herself in a rental car, in the whatever, out and about, probably trying to figure it out. And y'all know what happened. They send them boys in quietly and they get the job done. Next thing you know, you disappear or you unalive or something, y'all. It ain't no damn secret. We know what's up.
This lady noticed that these birds that were on her property haven't been on her property lately, and she looked around and found them dead next to her house. She was going to make a burial site for them and bury them, but she noticed after about a month and a half to 2 months that these birds have no worms, no maggots, no foul odor to them whatsoever, and she's like confused about what's going on. Look at that. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 birds. 6 of them that are dead. That's the little one that's been 3 weeks. It's been dead for 3 weeks. And again, no worms, no maggots, no foul smell. Look at that, y'all. She went to go get her son to ask her about it. Again, these birds used to be around her garden and watching like what's going on. So her son went to go put on the gloves, and this is what he found, y'all. Check this out.
What?
There you go. You got the chips. Whatever it is, that's one of the birds. And he searches all of them, and they all have this.
Man, they really doing this? I mean, I know I seen the videos, y'all. I know we didn't look at the content and everything. I know we have, and I thought about it. I'm like, man, but it still was something back in my mind, like, no, They ain't doing that. But they really, like, what's the explanation for this? Obviously, the birds ain't really real shit. They ain't even decomposing or nothing. Like, when I see dead bird or something in the street or something, or all the ones I done seen, like they was getting ate by insects, or you know what I'm saying, they was decomposing. Like, but this bird got a chip on it. You should have squeezed it to see, like, is it what's on the inside? Man, it's crazy. They really doing this. They really got these birds, these government drone birds with chips and everything,
within them. Look at that, y'all. Every single one of them had them in it. That's why there were no flies. I mean, I'm sure some of y'all know.
Man, I hope he ain't just put that together just to go viral. I hope that ain't the case. You feel me? I hope this is just a real thing. But
that even in the CIA website, they disclose to you that birds are used as surveillance objects. And I believe it was in the 1940s that they removed all the birds and replaced them with, you know, these drones, these camera drones, just to see what we are doing. How else are they going to keep a bird's eye view on us? Y'all know what I'm saying? But I just thought that was a very interesting video, y'all. Let me know what you guys think about this video. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only. This is my own conclusion. Even though you seen them chips on them birds and it states this in the CIA website, this is my own conclusion, TikTok. But like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace in.
Yeah, it's a possibility. You're right. Void. Void, you're right, man. People all over the internet doing all type of shit, trying to go viral and get views and clicks. They'd do anything. So I wouldn't put it past no one. You know what I'm saying? They doing all type of stuff. That's crazy. Now look at this, y'all. Look at this. I seen this the other day. This is the sphere out here in Vegas. It's crazy. I ain't even think of it like this though, breaking the firmament. When I seen this thing, I'm like, damn. Actually, it was looking cool when I seen it. I'm like, man, that look fly. Look crazy.
I need y'all to look how they put the truth in plain sight. This is in Vegas, right? Now, peep, that's an AI bot in the dome glass. Look. Look at the mitt. Like, it's surprised, like. I don't think y'all understand, yo. What did you just see? Bro, this whole thing was about transcending beyond the firmament, yo. And turning everybody different, yo. On everything. And this was inside of Vegas. And then when you seen, like, when he broke the glass, or it broke the glass, and it was looking like real surprised. This part right here, look. Watch this shit, y'all. Look at the surprise on the face. See that, right?
Hey, that's crazy. I ain't even put that correlation together when I seen it the other day. I was just looking at it like, damn. Like, damn, that's hard how they did that. But it do make sense. You know what I'm saying? They always like giving us little messages and everything. It's crazy out here. What's up, Romeo?
Even to me, this is a little subliminal. Afterlife, Genesis. Like, that was a new beginning and some shit. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Wake up!
Can show you how the fucking moon landing was fucking bullshit because everyone's telling you I was fucking wrong. You showed me. Yeah. So fucking explain to me. Here you go. The guy's getting off the rocket ship. Who the fuck is filming him? Who's filming him?
A guy?
How'd the fucking guy get up there if this is the first guy that's supposed to be on the fucking moon?
Right.
A different rocket ship?
I don't know.
So they sent the rocket shit up there. He got off and he's like, all right, come on up now. I'm ready to fucking film. Are you fucking serious?
Rocket ship?
He's supposed to be the first guy on the moon. It's bullshit. The car. How the fuck did the car fit in that rocket ship? Look, how did that car fit in the rocket ship? I don't know. Okay.
This is how I be talking to people when I be trying to explain it. Like, man, like, Oh man.
Okay, right, more bullshit. Then the guy's floating around with a big fucking cord to his stomach, and they're telling you that's his fucking, life support. What's the gift? Was it fucking feeding him through the fucking tube like a baby? They're bouncing around like a fucking jerk off. Yeah, watch. Let me show you. There it goes. Bye-bye. You know what? I'm gonna stay behind. You guys go back to Earth. I'll fucking die up here. And how the fuck did he get the film back to Earth?
Right.
Yeah, look, the fake fucking parachute. Hey, we're home now. What happened to the guy back on the moon? They just left him?
I guess so.
Yeah, everyone guesses they don't have any fucking facts. Bullshit.
You see, now I agree. Anunnaki weren't disabled, but what happened to them, right? They were here once. What removed them? Or did they all remove themselves? Or did some get left behind? And we have what they call acromegaly because they don't have the resource here anymore like they used to have back in the day in order to sustain their life. It's just a thought. I'm not saying it's facts. And I do know that we do come from giants because there's evidence all over. Regardless if, mainstream history wants to admit it or not, they're going to have to. Because everything is coming back full circle. Y'all feel how strong the sun is again, right? Y'all see how fast things are growing again, right?
How fast time's going, shit.
He might be more closely related to the Anunnaki than you and I, brother. Just saying. He might be missing a piece of his DNA. Yeah, you know how they used to have people mine for gold, right? Because allegedly that's what the Anunnaki need to sustain their own atmosphere and their way of life. So, it's just a thought. I'm not saying I'm right. I could be totally off, but I wouldn't doubt it.
When you chosen, what I'm saying, like I said, everything is going to, people are going to castigate you. They're going to scrutinize you. They're going to ostracize you, especially at your job. They're going to do all types of mechanisms to knock you off your path. So everybody, like I said, everybody is not chosen because, like I said, you can tell when you're around somebody who's highly magnetic. You know what I'm saying? When you walk in a room, everybody's staring at you. You know what I'm saying? That's because, they're trying to basically read your frequency. And when people don't have the ability to read you, that's when they become combative. If people can't read your frequency and you operate from a place of mysticism, they always want to be in your business, but they can't find out about you, right? You are the chosen one. You know what I'm saying? People are always trying to compare themselves to you, competing with you for no reason. That's how you know that you're chosen. Everybody ain't got that chosen one frequency.
Right. I feel him. I definitely feel him. Teo, what's up, fam? He said Michael Jordan must have been part of Anunnaki. Hey, a lot of athletes like that. Shit, LeBron might be part of it. I don't know. So I've been hearing about the Anunnaki for a long time now, since I started going down these rabbit holes and everything. And I'm still learning. I'm still learning. You feel me? So I don't know. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's keep it going, y'all. Let's keep it going. A few more vids.
Talk about a tool of spiritual warfare. It's called gaslighting. And how do you know the word if you don't know the word? Spirit means breath. Warfare actually comes from two different words, war and then fair. Now, the word warfare means the path of confusion or the journey of confusion. Because war, the word war, it means confusion, to confuse. It's rooted in that. Fair means like a journey or a path. So spiritual warfare means the path or journey of confusing your breath. Confusing your breath. That should be an eye-opener. Okay? Many of us speak the same language, but we operate from different dictionaries. It's insane how we even can communicate sometimes. Now, gaslighting. Gaslighting is the attempt to make you feel insane for what you are receiving. for what you are seeing, what you are touching, what you are expressing. So let's say if you see a tree right in front of you, and that tree, I come up to you and say, there's no tree here. Why are you saying that there is a tree here? Now, we all know that there's no tree here. Come on, there's no tree here. That is called gaslighting. I'm trying to confuse your breath. It is a tool of spiritual warfare. Okay? Gaslighting is a tool demons use through people in order to spread more confusion. If you didn't know, now you know.
I didn't experience that a lot. Motherfuckers be gaslighting all the time, gaslighting me all the time. Like I didn't went through that. I got so many stories and experiences for that. And I'll be like, man, like, so I understand exactly what you're talking about. I didn't even know that was like a thing. You feel me? So gaslighting, I always thought like gaslighting was like somebody just trying to like, you know, gas you up, make you seem more than, you know, juicing you up. You know what I'm saying? Just feeding your confidence or something like that. But I guess not. That's crazy. Let's keep it going, y'all.
Did you know that Estonia became the 24th CERN member state just last week? And it made me wonder who really owns CERN. Well, celebrating its 70th anniversary this year, CERN's member countries, which include France, Germany, and the UK, pay costs towards CERN's programs and sit on the lab's governing council. Full membership also allows the country's nationals to become CERN staff and for its firms to bid for CERN contracts. The lab also has 10 associate member or 4 countries or organizations with observer status, such as the US. So I was like, okay, hypothetically, member states kind of own CERN. But then I looked a little bit deeper and I found the CERN Council, right? I don't know if anybody knows about this. The CERN Council is made up of delegates from all of those 23 member states, now 24. And each member state has 2 delegates on the council. The council is the highest authority of CERN and is responsible for all major decisions, including policy, determining an organization's policy on scientific, technical, and administrative matters, strategic programs, annual goals. Then I wondered, well, who are the delegates? Who are the presidents and vice presidents on this council? And lo and behold, I'm not very surprised at what I found. Mr. Rabinovici. Does anybody know who that man is? That right there should tell you enough, but if it doesn't, he was a postdoctoral fellow at Fermilab. And of course, Lawrence Berkeley Lab, but Fermilab is what's important here, right? Fermilab aims to become a world center in neutrino physics. It is the host of the multi-billion-dollar deep underground neutrino experiment now under construction. And ongoing neutrino experiments are Icarus and Nova. The completed neutrino experiments include Minos, Icarus. Now, if we start talking about that experiment here on TikTok, I'd probably have this video taken down. So instead, I'll probably do a video on that on X. But does anybody know what neutrinos are capable of? Does anybody know about the Ice Cube Neutrino Observatory that exists in Antarctica? Because God, I've tried to talk about that on numerous occasions, and every single time I do, my video gets taken down almost instantly. But let's just say that there was a special whistleblower a couple years ago that released a lot of information about the Ice Cube Neutrino Observatory. And when I decided to dig into it and do my own research, I found a lot of stuff. And I'm sure everybody remembers that anomaly that kept appearing above Antarctica, right? I'm not gonna say too much, but I'm sure everybody knows about what goes on in Antarctica. And let's just say that on the Ice Cube Neutrino Observatory's website, they just so happen to mention the New Zealand earthquake that happened in 2011, which might be something that whistleblower mentioned as well. You can go watch the interview for yourself and you can form your own opinion. But I'm just saying, I did a deep dive on this. I did a video a couple months ago on this, and I made it very plausible. Plus the fact that CERN literally has a Shiva statue, people. You know Shiva, the god of destruction? I mean, literally, people, come on. And have you seen their opening ceremonies? I mean, I'm just saying, think outside the box here, okay? There's a lot that exists in our reality that we don't believe in because we don't see it as being realistic. So many human minds are not open to that aspect of reality actually existing. So many have remained stuck in their primitive ways. And you see this right here? This doesn't represent what you think it does. Our consciousness was reset. It was deferred away from our primitive ways. And now somehow, we've just allowed ourselves to go backwards. But hey, who am I to tell you how to live your life, right?
Hey, I'm still learning about CERN too, but I guess they said CERN got something, like it's got something to do with the Mandela effect too. I'm not sure, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, allegedly, you feel me? So I'm still trying to put it all together and comprehend exactly what's going on with CERN. Like, right there, you know what I'm saying? We seen the symbol that little statue, the Shiva or whatever, and the god of destruction. Are they trying to like destroy everything? But why? You feel me? So I don't know. All allegedly. What's up, Kano? What's up, L Jeezy?
I'm sure you enjoy working a 9 to 5 until you reach retirement, right? Think outside the box here. But boy, when I found this, everything really started to make sense for me.
It's such a big issue that, according to the Legislative Analyst's Office, the state invested $24 billion over the last 5 years to curb the problem. But this just-released report from the California auditor found the state lacks the proper information to determine the ongoing costs and results of its homelessness programs because the California Interagency Council, or ICH, in charge of overseeing the implementation of Housing First policies, has, quote, not consistently tracked and evaluated the state's efforts to prevent and end homelessness.
No. Man, hold on. California spent $24 billion tax dollars on the homeless crisis. $24 billion on the homeless crisis. With $24 billion, they can end homelessness across the whole nation. Easy. So if California spent $24 billion tax dollars on the homeless crisis, and it's still all these damn homeless people over there and everything, obviously 24 billion didn't get spent. Like, what is going on, man? There's some people pockets filled up right now that ain't doing shit, man. That's crazy, man. Or it's a lie. They can just be lying about the numbers. I don't know, but 24 billion tax dollars just in California, and it's still a crisis. Man,
that's disappointing. I would say it was very troubling. That was the reaction from Republican Assemblymember Josh Hoover and Democratic Senator Dave Cortese. They were the bipartisan lawmakers who originally requested the audit to take place. The audit found the ICH Council did track homelessness spending between 2018 and 2021, but not since then. Above that, it showed despite the billions of dollars spent to combat the issue, the number of people experiencing homelessness increased by more than 50% between 2013 and 2023.
What kind of neighborhood don't allow delivery? We're going to talk about it.
What's up, dude?
Yeah, do you live in this neighborhood?
No, I'm with Uber. I'm getting an address to do delivery.
What address are you trying to deliver? We don't do Uber in this neighborhood. It's the HOA is against our rules to deliver from any kind of fast food place or any kind of delivery like that.
What? I've delivered over here in like 2 streets.
Well, you're not supposed to do that. Whoever call them, and they should know this by now, that we do not accept any kind of Uber Eats, Uber deliveries, any kind of food orders in this neighborhood. It's against our rules.
Damn, what neighborhood you live in? Like, y'all don't accept no Uber Eats, no deliveries, no nothing? Like, who you stay next to? Motherfucking Drake or one of these top government officials or something? Like, who you living by where y'all don't receive no Uber Eats, no deliveries, no nothing? What HOA is doing that? Man, I would have cussed his ass out. Man, if you don't get your bitch ass away from my car, man.
I've never heard such thing.
Against our community policy, so go ahead and take that food back to where you came from and tell them that we do not accept orders from this community.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call them and tell them I got to run out of the community. And
that's fine. Whatever you got to do, but do not. I don't want to see your bitch.
A dude care? A male care? Man, I would have told him, like, man, I'm finna deliver this right now, man. Call the police, do something, man, and stay away from my car, man, because you walking up on. He lucky, man.
Park back over in this neighborhood again, delivering any type of food, especially if you don't live in this neighborhood. You have no right to be in this community.
Wow, dude.
All right, so go ahead and leave.
All right, well, that's no problem, dude. No problem.
Tell everybody that you know you're not allowed in this neighborhood.
Okay, they probably wouldn't go tip me anyway. All right.
Who cares about that?
All right.
A real life Karen, bro. Who the hell stays in a neighborhood that don't allow you to get no DoorDash or delivery? Right. I don't been all kind of places. You got to buzz a person in. Shit, I stay in a nice community. But at the end of the day, like, you gonna tell me I can't have no delivery? Man, that's some crazy work. And what's even crazy is reason why I showed this, man, because people like to always call white folks racist. See how that's white folk on white folk? Right. Now, if you was black, you will be playing victim right now. You know, some real shit. You be like, oh my God, racism. Stop making everything racist, even when a motherfucker be mean to you just because you black. Nah, that motherfucker just mean, nigga. Cuss he ass out. Shit, human to human. Y'all got to understand that.
Right, he just mean as hell. Oh, stiff motherfucker, man. Take the broom out, man. Damn.
There's some pricks, even to white folks, that be like, bro, this motherfucker's a dickhead. Straight dickhead, bro. For no reason, going out his way. For no damn reason. But at the end of the day, this is why I work, though. I mean, come on, man. Y'all comment below. Who stays in the neighborhood you can't even have a fucking delivery? Now, I don't stay in places where they might not even come because I'm out in the country. I don't stay, like I said, I don't been in lots of different places. But I ain't never been in no damn place that say, you can't deliver. If I was the delivery man, I'd just ignore him, bro. Man,
right.
Man, I already know he a Karen. So y'all got to be, I'm putting y'all on to the male Karen, bro. That's him, man. I got some other videos on my page that they just dickheads, bro. Look at him, prick. Never been beat up in his life, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Sometimes you got to get beat up, man.
Yeah, he needed his ass whooped. My man should have like, man, he should have got out. If he got out the car, I bet dog, the little Steve or Karen dude, whatever, he would have ran like a motherfucker. Like, I'm calling the police.
You don't end up like this, bro. Get in a good fight. This Hood News Radio.
Okay, so everyone has seen this video yesterday, right?
Man, these kids in the house by themselves, man. Look at this.
He a happy little baby. Look, he's smiling now.
I know, this baby was just crying and there ain't nobody in this house, bro. I don't know what's going on, man. This is sad. This house is wide open with these two little kids wandering around. We called them the police, so you know who these children are. Y'all need to get here ASAP. Anybody know who these children are?
Thank you.
You know where their parents are?
Well, I have an update, but I have to point something out about this video that unfortunately makes it sadder than it already is. From a father's perspective, the reason this baby was full of smiles is because it's used to being handled by strangers. And that should tell you everything you need to know. But the good news is that kid's mom got arrested. As most of you know, this happened yesterday in Denton, Texas. And in this video, you see the cops show up. What's crazy to me is it still wasn't until a few hours later, which means this 20-year-old mother left her kids knowingly alone for 4 to 5 hours. As JD DeLay would say, wood chipper. The silver lining here is now that the kids are safely with their grandmother. But seriously, someone should do something for this guy. These are the type of heroes we should be rewarding.
So this thing is showing up everywhere, you guys.
Who leave their kids alone? Young babies like that. Like, I don't understand how a mother can, but you know what? I can't say that because it's different circumstances for everybody. She could have been on drugs, anything, y'all. So I don't know, but that's sad.
Remember, I just showed y'all this was in Minnesota. Look, what? Remember this was in Minnesota the other night? Well, this right here is in Wisconsin. Look at that. Y'all see that? What is going on inside of that bubble? This bubble is talking, y'all. I slowed it down for y'all. Just look at this. Doesn't it look like a giant, right? Eating its own tail? Again, I gotta be careful with TikTok. But look at that. Look at that light show, y'all. Oh my goodness. What is going on inside that bubble? Oh my goodness. I tell y'all, man, this is literally.
That look like a dome right there, low key. If you look at it, it kind of look like a dome and lightning inside the dome. That's crazy right there. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, but Teo, you're right. I like that. Kevin and Karen. Karen is the female, Kevin is the male, man.
The war of the worlds. Do y'all really believe that the government is capable of doing something like this? Or some people saying HARP, Project Bluebeam? Y'all really believe that? I mean, look at this, y'all. That is crazy. It's a whole world inside of there. A lot of y'all keep saying there will be signs in the skies and the sun and the moons and the stars, but a lot of y'all are not even paying attention. A lot of y'all are not even going outside. A lot of y'all are not feeling the shift of energy and frequency and vibration. There is literally something here. And if not something, multiple somethings are here. I be hearing something like grinding over what's called the firmament like almost every week, y'all. Crazy enough, whatever I just showed y'all looks exactly like this thing, this sphere with this dark arc, this dark rainbow around it. But not everybody will see what I'm talking about, and that's okay. I make this content for people who have the eyes and the ears to see what is really going on. So let me know what you guys think about this video. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only, y'all. Entertainment. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace in.
The biggest mistake I ever made as a parent, in my opinion, was letting my children go to public school. The second biggest mistake was letting them go to a school at all. The purpose of school is to manufacture employees for businesses. It's not to teach your children to be smart. There's a book that I would recommend highly. It's called Weapons of Mass Instruction. John Taylor Gatto. He was a 5-time Teacher of the Year in New York, and he became totally disillusioned when he realized that the purpose of being a school teacher was not to teach math. I think that maybe he taught English or math. He said, I became disillusioned the day I realized my job was not to teach math, but my job was to teach school. Think about it. In school, they teach you that nothing is important. Well, how do they do that? It's the only place that you will ever work in your life where you work on something for 45 or 55 minutes and then a bell rings and you close your book. You don't care about that anymore until tomorrow. It doesn't make any sense. And the reason they use bells in schools is because that's what they use on the assembly lines. Lunchtime, ring a bell. Okay, go to lunch. Ring a bell again. You come back from lunch. The whole thing was programmed for a stimulus response. We still tell our children, well, if you want to do well in life, you got to go to college, get a degree. Well, the only reason we tell them that is because that's what we're expected to tell them. We haven't really thought about it.
Man, I swear, we've been conditioned and programmed our whole life. That's what my mom used to tell me. That's exactly what my mother used to tell me. And she used to always, she's like, you know what I'm saying? I went to college, you know, got my degree, bachelor's degree, Eastern Michigan University and everything. And I felt obligated to do it, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really want to go to college. You know, I was like, man, I'm tired. At one point, one semester, I damn near failed out, but I got my act together and I was like, man, I'm gonna do this because I seen my mama eyes and she just wanted me to just finish college, like be the first one in our family to get a degree. And I went and did it. And she, you know, but as I got older, I realized, man, it's all a program, man. They do this to program us and a lot of stuff. Well, in college, I ain't gonna say that. In college, like when you taking your your major classes and everything, some of that stuff you do apply to life, you know what I'm saying? Because I went for marketing and advertising and all that stuff and everything, and I still be applying some of the stuff I learned, you know, running my own business and doing these live streams and just doing that stuff and everything. So, but we know we've been programmed and conditioned to everybody. But salute to everybody, man. Much love to everybody. I appreciate y'all. Moderators, content management. I had to do the stream a little early today, because I'll be so busy helping out, doing other things. I'm like, man, I got to get these streams in. We got to keep on bringing this content, keep on learning together and everything. So I appreciate all y'all. Much love to all y'all. Hey, stay on wave, y'all. Take it day by day. Enjoy your weekend. Keep that good energy around, vibrating those high frequencies. Stay positive. And we gonna be all good, y'all. We gonna win. We gonna win in the end. You feel me? But salute to y'all. Peace and love. Health and wealth to everybody. I'll see y'all soon. It's your boy Thou, FamOverTV. Peace.
Fam over.